You know the type. You know the type. It is time for more Sea of Stars, a JRPG brought to you by me, Braid. Wishing you a wonderful stream today. Sir Brad, thank you so much for making all of this content and providing entertainment for us. I really appreciate it and hope you're at least enjoying it as much as we all are. May you be in good health and those you care about too. Again, thank you kindly. A bot. Proof that I'm view botting. Apart from my view count being proof that I'm not. Proof that I'm view botting right there. A bot. Abbott. Change your name to Loya to PB, just fucking chill, dude. Jesus Christ. He's like fucking stop, no, shut up, don't say anything bad about them. Don't say anything bad. Stop! Jesus, PB, fucking chill, bruv. Fucking hell. I didn't say anything, just said they're a bot. Fucking Christ. I do not like being complimented, no. I don't appreciate that post. I don't appreciate it. You're lucky you're not banned, too late. Honestly, you're lucky you're not banned. Okay? Because now PB's made me have to double down. And you know what? I hate you, Taloya. How about that? How about that? What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Fuck, I've just remembered I'm on this fucking ship. It's so hard to sum up this game. At this point. PB's leaving. Cool. Listen, we don't need paladins in here, okay, PB? Alright, we've got enough of them. Okay? We've got Riviera. I don't think I can sum this game up, but I will tell you some of the stuff that happened yesterday. Everything went fucking crazy. Okay? Everything went insane, and the sky opened up, and bad guys... I'm not leaving, just lurking, sure, buddy. PB watches the first maybe 20 minutes of my stream and then leaves. And then gets annoyed later on when I reference something and she doesn't know what it is. The whole thing is that we were going to kill this thing called the Dweller. And the Dweller... We got there, we were about to like deliver the final blow, and then our like little mentors betrayed us, and it basically has begun the end of the world, or it's begun like, I guess, the potential for something called the fucking Fleshmancer to return. They destroyed an entire city, so now we're trying to get a ship so that we can get some people to leave the burning city that they're in and start again, and we're going to drop them off on an island. But in order to claim this ship, we need to like defeat all the ghosts on it. This is a ghost ship. I'm groveling on the floor, prostrating myself before your godly evilness. I will forever be reminded of my mistake. Here, Haif, my soul as a follower. It's not enough, but at least it might appease you somewhat. All right. Thank you, Taloya. Taloya only writes in 756-page novels. A chat GPT apology, yeah. Those people that do that, there's so many people that do that now. They go on chat GPT and they're like, write an apology for this situation, and then they just copy paste it and send it to their friend. The world is over. It's over. Wait, didn't I already come from down here? Oh, here we go. The story escalated quickly. It went fucking crazy yesterday, yeah. So now we're just trying to get this ship. And then I wonder if we actually do get to like classic RPG style float the ship around. I write for a living and Brad still managed to beat paragraphs out of me. No idea what that means, Shay. I think my brain has... That's it. I've used all of my brain power for the day. People that wrote the Gollum game wrote their apology with ChatGPT. I did hear that. That's hilarious. Also, you can tell because they spelled their own game wrong. In the first line. They wrote Gollum wrong. Right? They didn't even check it. Just had ChatGPT write it and then literally immediately posted it. How do you live with yourself after something like that? What happened to that company? Honestly, they should go out of business. That should be the end of them, really, shouldn't it? You can't put out a game like Gollum. And then put out an apology where you spell your own game's name wrong. And expect people to be okay with that. Quit being devs due to shame. Did they really? I think they should. Right, that's the map. That's the map. Okay. That's right. We needed to get a map so that he could drive the ship to the ghosts that's doing something or something. I can't remember. I was very tired by the time we finished playing this yesterday. They can't keep getting away with this! Oh, hello. What's this? Oh, this is just this one. Is there anything else? What was in here? Sure, Dre is the thing that gives you MP, I think, so I don't want it. Party Stew gives you 90 HP. But it's worth taking that over a thing that gives you 50 HP. Just referencing our old DM conversation and how annoying my paragraphs were. Oh, yeah. I don't normally write paragraphs though. I don't think I mind when people write paragraphs to me, apart from sometimes I feel very guilty when someone writes me a whole paragraph and I just send them a fucking emote back. I'm like, oh, they're gonna think that I just don't give a fuck.
Autobots,
I'm sitting down.
roll out.
The Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. The Transformers, robots in disguise. The Transformers, more than meets the eye. The Transformers. Hey, shut up in there, will ya?
You know what else makes me not fucking respond to anyone anymore? My fucking phone being the worst phone of all time. I write like a few fucking messages. Or I write like a few words and then they all get translated into something completely wrong. And then I'm like, I don't care anymore. Whatever I'm saying to someone is not worth this. And so I just send an emote. I just send PBTB Gary and then I'm like, okay, it's me done. It's me done here. I can't remember PB, to be honest. I would love a terribly autocorrected DM. You wouldn't. It's the worst thing ever. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Yes, Gary. From now on. This has confused me so much. I have no idea what this means. I don't understand what that means, any of that. And I'm gonna ignore the real world again and continue playing video game. Here's the map.
Hey, you're all starting to give me hope.
So how can we find the rods?
The magic map connects to the sea. Should allow you to get an idea of the place.
Okay, we got this.
Why don't you take the wheel? I could certainly use a break.
We do get a ship.
Alright, let's just see us set sail. 3 islands, 1 rod each. Once they're out, we can storm Maelstrom Point and take the fight to Stormcaller.
While sailing, hold square to move forward. The map can be opened by pressing whatever. Cool! Whee! It's kind of hard to control. So we've got to go to the 3 islands that the lasers are going to. Right, but we can't get... We're only in the Sea of Nightmare. We're not outside of the Sea of Nightmare. It's fun. Oh, Jesus. It really did become Sea of Thieves. That guy was right all along. So we'll go to this one first. It became Wind Waker. The worst game of all time. Yes. We can probably use the grappler to smash those crystals. On then. Which crystals? Bringing the box over to the other side. Who's the one with the pigtails? Sarai, the rogue. She's also the captain of the pirates, but she pretends not to be. For some reason, I'm not too sure why. Yeah. It's over. He's going down even if I defend it. That move is so broken. What's that? Imagine how horrific it would be to swim through this water, by the way. The darkness. Oh, alright. Bubble drop! Am I fucking tabbed out? What is happening? No, just trash. The sword on that one is so fucking cool looking, with the earrings in. This one's so much easier to time because, even though I fucked it up because I was talking, but the timing is always the same on it. Whereas Moonerang is different depending on the distance. So Moonerang is good when there's only one left to kill. You can swap mid-fight. Yeah, I just have no real use for Gall right now. I have a heal if I really need one. Because the main two can do it. Kind of hoping that something comes in later on that really justifies bringing Gall back, but right now his only real purpose is the Nourish move. Why did that not make a noise, Keeper? Did it? Am I crazy? 45, 45, 45. All the fives, 45. 45 months, Keeper. Good to see you, old buddy. Old pal. I should be paying you, really. Help to give us on the table story. Gall is the main character, that's true. Really hoping that would kill them all, because fuck, that's it. It's over. Game over. Maybe I do need a healer. No, I just need to not be an idiot. I don't even know what I'm doing. Let's go over this way first this time, because that's probably one of the more brutal fights. Sweet piranha. Sweet boy. God damn it, Bradley. Come now. Need to do much better than this. Can't see her. The worst, man. When she jumps off the screen like that. It's a game that really benefits you if you just if you focus on one thing at a time instead of trying to like kind of hurt everything a little bit and take them all out. And I never do it. I don't know why I don't do it, but I don't do it. And I should. Right now, I'm actively trying to save up the combo to get the healing word attack off. Which I can do now. So long as she attacks... Oh, I don't think this will heal her when she's down. Okay. Trying to save myself on items outside of combat. Now what is going on here? Hey! Easy. I'm collecting these coins. I guess I need all of them and then I can access the fucking Wheel of Time over there. I've been watching the Wheel of Time. I'm one of the few people who gets to not give a fuck about it because I... don't know anything about the books. So I get to not be frustrated and annoyed by it like everyone else on the planet does. I get to just enjoy it. It's decent without book knowledge. Yeah, I guess. So I don't dislike it. But I have no idea what's going on, if I'm honest. I feel like they kind of expect you to know a little bit about what's going on, kinda, but I know nothing. But everyone who's read the books hates it. But then I also just don't trust everyone anymore. You know? Like people that hate Ahsoka, I'm like, oh, you're dumb. Okay. People that hate Final Fantasy VIII. Oh, you're a big fat Dumbo. Didn't realize. People that hate the Rings of Power. Alright, that one I think I get. I'll allow it. I didn't hate it with pure burning passion like a lot of people then, admittedly. Books are on my list. I sort of consigned myself to the fact that I will probably never fucking read them because there's 106 books in that series, right? And they're insanely long. Season 2 already feels better than the first season for sure, yeah. The Wheel of Time. It's my falling asleep show though. So I keep missing segments of it because I'm like passing out and then I'm like, turn it off and then fall asleep. And then the next night I'm like, rewind a little bit. Did I see this? I'm not sure. I don't know if anyone else does that game with themselves. I don't really remember seeing this bit, but I remember that bit, but I don't remember this bit, but I don't how? There are a few genuinely great and cool moments in Rings of Power. Yeah, I didn't hate it with a passion, but I understand quite a lot of the criticisms. I'm really not much of a Lord of the Rings guy. I like Lord of the Rings. I didn't really enjoy the Hobbit movies that much. But like some people, you know how people love, like that's their thing. It's their thing. Lord of the Rings is their thing. I'm not that guy. That being said, my next table story show is my Lord of the Rings. Kinda. It's my Hobbit. So yeah, I wasn't like bothered. I don't care as much. But there was a lot of dumb stuff in that fucking show. Like they spend a lot of time doing really just annoying and pointless things, and like a lot of this, I didn't care about anything that the hobbits were doing or whatever they were called, half-foots. Did not give a shit. Every time they were on screen, get them off. There was like some weird, like that weird transition where it goes to Mordor for the first time, and then the writing comes up on the screen like it's a fucking 80s movie, and like weird, just weird creative choices like that. Like all of the characters are kind of weird. The dialogue was not good either. Now that I'm thinking about it, I remember that a lot of the dialogue making me want to die. Like one of the first lines in the show where the guy is like, "What's heavier, a boat or a stone?" or something. What does he say? He's like, he says to her, he's like, why does a boat float and a stone sink? Because one's a boat and the other one is a rock. You know? Like, there was another line that comes from someone else that made me piss myself laughing as well. I'm an idiot. There's a campfire and I completely forgot about it. Yeah, I mean, there was a lot about it that I didn't really enjoy, but I was quite happy watching it, if that makes sense. Like, I wasn't sitting there with the fucking Arthur meme fist, just like, oh, this is terrible. And it wasn't like making me like actively cringe or dislike enjoying watching it. Like when there was a new episode, I'd put it on and I'd sit there quite happily eating my dinner and watching the episode and like taking it in. It was pretty enough. There was enough going on. I understood the characters and their motivations, and I was able to follow what was happening in general. You know what I mean? It wasn't too bad in that sense. Like I was perfectly okay with like missing one. Where was it? But yeah, there was like some, but it didn't. There was a lot of points that made me like not like it that much, you know. But nothing that made me like fucking seething hatred. And then you go on the internet and everyone, if anyone who has any minor investment in Lord of the Rings was fucking going apeshit. And I get it. But then, I don't know, man. It's kind of weird, right? It's another fandom that kind of eats itself alive, like the Star Wars fandom. They're just cannibalistic. They cannot appreciate anything that they're given. Azar. The game is so cool looking, isn't it? It in cool parts looks new and fun and fresh, and also very OG, like old school RPG, a Chrono Trigger era of RPG. Personally, I'm just tired of either being game or show opinions that either you have to love it or obsessively hate it and rage at to everyone else. Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. Everyone needs to stop giving opinions on everything. he says, giving an opinion. It is one of the issues. Everyone has a voice now, and it's like, okay, we need to start taking voices away from people, I think. The Freddie Prinze Star Wars rant. Well, he's allowed. Those are the people that I want to hear from. I want to hear from the creators, the writers, critics who are actually experienced critics of some sort, like people who have been in the industry or people who have spent time studying film and stuff like that. That, yeah. Malcolm and James, who have a podcast, you know, Brad the streamer, needs to shut the fuck up. And, you know, John, the accountant at the place you work, definitely needs to shut up. At least most people with like podcasts or like streams and stuff have some experience in the industry. Most people don't stream full time. It's like their supplementary income, you know. So they're normally working in the industry somewhere. Why do I follow the path? So OCD and annoying. Everything has to be a 10 out of 10 for the people to talk positive about a game. Yeah, and a lot of the time, the other thing that weirds me out about those types is that, Grapplo again, okay, is that they're just like wrong. And I'm not saying that as an opinion, like there will just be objectionably wrong things that they say and misunderstand. And you're like, oh, you just didn't understand the fucking source material. You didn't understand what you were sitting in front of and watching last night. You didn't understand the movie you just watched. And they're like absolutely losing their minds over the wrong element of the thing. And you're like, oh, you did not see the movie. You just think you did and have just this weird opinion about something that I don't think you really understand. That's also extremely frustrating, I think. It's so frustrating for people to make the movies as well. They're like, oh, no, that wasn't the point of that character. That's not why they said that in that scene. That's not why they were wearing that color. Why did you think that? And you're just painfully wrong. Horribly, horribly, painfully wrong. And again, not like an opinion where you're like, no, I don't think that's the case. No, I actually really enjoyed that scene because, you know, just like, oh, no. I mean, the writers literally put that in there for this purpose, this express meaning, this representation, this allegory, and you thought it was just, you know, a woman speaking out of turn. And you're like, no, it was not what was happening there. Kind of weird that you think that's what it was. And Bizcotto, for sure. There are some criticisms I have heard of some Star Wars content that's come out recently, but then I hear the same people complain about Andor. I feel like I'm Andor's only critic in the whole world. I think Andor is incredibly good. But it isn't a Star Wars show. You know? It's a spy thriller with a sort of vague Star Wars skin. Maybe a couple of TIE fighters that fly overhead in one of the scenes. No one cares about that. They're just like, it's so good. And you're like, yeah, but also they kind of one thing they didn't massively miss the mark on, but I think they missed the mark quite a lot on, was that it doesn't feel like Star Wars. I now know how that feels as well. I have some small glimpse into show running a Star Wars thing and I had to do all of it as well. The writing element, the presentation, the fucking, you know, the juggling of making something look and feel like Star Wars, sound like Star Wars. And it's fucking hard, man. Like, it's really hard to do, but I don't think they even tried with that. You know, the guy who made it, whatever his name is, the Bourne guy, just went, It's Bourne movie. I guess it's a Bourne movie, but without any Jason Bourne character. Maybe Stellan Skarsgård, who I'm still pretty sure is a Jedi. I'd like if they never tell us, and that's just an ambiguous thing. Dave Filoni? You okay, Maya? Just coming in saying that. Oh, no, he didn't make Andor, and it shows. But, I mean, I can criticize Dave Filoni quite happily as well. Filoni needs to just let some shit go. He needs to let the prequels go. He needs to let Anakin go. He needs to let a lot of that stuff go, because he's starting to eat into the legacy a little too hard. You know? Though I do think he did Ahsoka correctly. I think for Ahsoka, that's how you make that show, and it has the correct amount of legacy and new stuff for a show that is a that's the third entry in Ahsoka's story. I vehemently disagree with the people that are like, Ahsoka's really hard to watch because you need to have seen all the things. Yeah, you do need to have seen all the things. Shut the fuck up. You do need to have seen them, yes. You're quite correct. I don't think it's for people that haven't. So I don't think that Ahsoka is a good example of what I was saying about Filoni. But I do think Rebels is. And I think Mandalorian is. Rebels Season 2, 3 and 4. Mandalorian Season 2 and 3. Is a perfect example of Filoni just like, bruv, let it go. Stop bringing back the same characters and, you know, all the same kind of stories. We have to move on, and they're doing it. I think he is. Admittedly, I think he is doing that. I just think it's. But I also think it's a valid criticism. You know, I'm just kind of like both. I am two wolves. I am the two wolves of Dave Filoni, who's obsessed with wolves. I agree with both sides of it. I think he's one of the people that brings a lot of authenticity to the Star Wars franchise at the moment. One of the only people who really feels like he's ensuring that the stuff that he's working on fits in the already long established setting that exists. But when it comes to the specific characters and stories and themes and pre-established things that he's put into the narrative, he just cannot seem to let it go, especially prequel era stuff. He's a very big prequel era fan, I think. You know, I kind of feel like both of those things are true. I'm also not a fan of Rogue One. A lot of people really, really love that movie. That's another splitter. I kind of think it's a pointless movie. I think it's very pretty, and I like the characters, a lot of them. I don't like the main character, Jin, and I don't think I like Andor. I don't like Andor in that movie. I prefer him in his own show, but even then he's kind of still not like my favorite character I've ever seen in anything. I like Chirrut. I like Alan Tudyk's droid. But the movie is mental. The movie's insane. It's just this weird, like, thing that they realized was a plot hole in A New Hope, but they wanted to patch. One of the first things Disney decided to do was patch a firmware update on the whole exhaust port thing. Which is a plot hole that isn't even that big of a deal. I could live with... I can just live in a world where it's fine. Like, really nothing that happens in that movie needed to happen. That's one of the worst deaths in movie cinema I've ever seen in my entire life for an amazing character in Saw Gerrera. I do like the corridor scene at the end, and I think that is a more fun way of bringing in a character, a legacy character like Vader. Which one's which? Wrong one. Right. Yeah, like, I don't hate that kind of moment, but it is sort of very fan servicey. But then also, like, the whole point of Rogue One is that it leads right up to the events right before A New Hope, so it also does make sense that it's in there. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know these movies. A lot of them are not perfect. Generally speaking, I like most of the Star Wars IP anyway, because I am a fucking pathetic little, completely biased fanboy who literally cannot put that bias aside to objectively criticize something a lot of the time. I'm aware of it. I'm okay with it. That is my Lord of the Rings. But it also doesn't make me furious that much. I guess it does actually when I think about the sequels, but I'm so tired and so pissed off with those sequels that they literally feel non-canon to me. And I forget about them when I'm like talking about Star Wars as a whole, like this. And you get Mark Hamill to rant about it. Yeah, I mean... I don't like Rian Johnson's work. And I suspect, personally, that Rian Johnson is egotistical. And he's more interested in getting a pat on the back from his peers for having done something interesting, or having a twist, or having a moment in his movies that appears, because they never actually are, but appears kind of well thought out or unique, than he is in actually making a movie or an episode of a TV show that is true to itself, like an accurate thing, standalone element, especially in a franchise. Because a lot of his stuff is just kind of bullshit. And it's like kind of like interesting until you vaguely pick it apart, and then you suddenly and quickly realize that it's not that great. Because everything he does that is good in The Last Jedi, he completely undoes immediately afterwards. Everything he's building up to, where he's like, kill it, destroy the past, we need a new whatever, you know? It's actually pretty well written in. And then he just takes it away. She just goes, no. And then the last, like, closing moments of that movie are them undoing everything that they built in the first part of the movie. What the fuck? And that could have been an executive decision, but yeah, I think he is more, his work smacks more of him like trying to impress his friends than it does make something that works. And you can see it in so much other stuff as well. Those Glass Onion movies, he just got a bunch of fucking Hollywood stars to be in it so that they would all be at the mixer later on trying to be in the next one because they're all just fucking around. He directed that episode of Breaking Bad, The Fly, which has nothing to do with Breaking Bad. You can watch that episode completely on its own. And it's just this stupid episode of them trying to catch a fly, and everyone was like, it's so great, it's so great. But when you think about it, it's not. Compared to the rest of Breaking Bad, it's probably one of the weaker episodes. I don't know, man. I'm just like the only guy who don't like that guy, don't trust him. And I feel like I get that sense from him, like he's much more interested in making some sort of impact that he can bring up at the post Grammys party, and he can like pat his own back about. Than he is interested in like maybe doing research on who Luke Skywalker is before making a fucking movie about it. How do I get out of this place? I'm lost. Can't get back. And yeah, and I think that's what happened. I mean, I've gone over it so many times, I'm so bored of talking about it. But there we go. Those sequel movies, it just feels like two egotistical directors playing tug of war with something that, you know, if they had literally had Dave Filoni there, he would have completely rectified everything. And maybe he was consulted in small ways, but I don't think he was in a way that mattered. And you just end up with this group of executive investors at Disney who've just got this brand new IP to play with, and they got in these big flashy directors who are desperate to do their own thing with it. And then you just get this horrible tug of war where what's left behind is any level of research that makes the whole thing, that binds the whole thing together so it actually feels like it fits in the world. It just feels like there wasn't really anyone who knew their shit on the writing team. There was a bunch of people who knew, like, some stuff, enough to get by with certain elements about it. But I feel like you needed a Filoni or someone on that. Let's have Venelis run Mistlight 2. Pretty much, yeah. Imagine how insane that would be. But then also, Ven doesn't consult me at all. He just watches the old Mistlight. Doesn't ask me what my plans were or how the setting was or what the intentions were and what the motivations of certain characters that were different were. He just watches the old one and then just Ven runs Mistlight 2. You know, it's fucking crazy. Insane choice. Oh my god, there he is, Venelis.
The tide brings trespassers to my realm.
Literally, you're in one. We've come to free the Vespertine from your curse.
Oh, is this how landlubbers refer to my ship now?
Who cares? We're ending this now.
And so it is that my reign is challenged once more, for I be Gangplank. I am Gangplank. The sea of nightmare corrupts all, and in time consumes all. If you would try your luck, make sure your aim is true. For now the storm calls for you.
You'll see grinding in a TTRPG for the first time. Tune into my next show if you like grinding in TTRPGs, because I'm going to put something in the show that I think we haven't seen since Darkfire, and no one in not one of the cast members in Darkfire cared. And I think 3 of 4 of my cast members in this next one, we may not get any story for the first 3 to 9 months of the show once they introduce a particular element. Only true fans will know what I'm talking about. I don't even know what you're talking about, and I still don't care. Yeah. I'd be surprised if you even remember it. That's how much you guys didn't even do the fucking thing. Remind me later on, Whack, and I'll tell you about it. What's he doing? Oh, Jesus. Please tell me you've got... Fuck. I was hoping she had the thing that gives her XP. There we go. What is it? Chain lightning. A literal D&D. Oh, that's okay. Wonder what. Ruler of Tides. Killed himself. The fuck is that? Leviathan. Oh my god. I wonder if this will work. On a boss. Sweet and lovely Iridia. Oh, sweet and lovely Iridia. What was he called by the end of it? The Scribe of Time or something, wasn't it? Oh god. God, I did this move. See ya.
I call upon Leviathan, ruler of the sea.
Because I'm not eating sugar, I bought a fruit and nut mix. My body wants fizzy fish. Wait, that still hurt me? I thought I had a shield up. I didn't want to do this. I'm an idiot. Why have I done this? Fucked up. Don't have one that heals everyone. Right, the one that didn't heal. Oh my god. I'm not gonna get a thing off in time. Whole party. We may just make it yet. Right. Defended it. What's this do to him? This one's hard to time as well. Got it. E4, huh? Mending light. Do we want to do it now? Fuck. Hits 3 times. The fucking cool looking thing. No idea when to parry that. Mending light, 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 light. No! Whew, we did it. The tremors are too strong. We have to get out of here. To the ship. Cool fight. Pretty dangerous, but surprised he didn't hit harder. Maybe putting those points into defense and magic defense was a good idea after all. The deed is done. What now? We brace!
Free at last.
That's finally over, Hortense.
Now that feels good.
I know you haven't had a break in forever, but there's these people that we still need to help.
I reckon I owe you one. Friends of yours are friends of mine. Take me to 'em.
God, the main character, why is he always the one interacting with the main storyline elements? I must admit, the sea monster kind of creeped me out. Was it called Hydralion? No idea, but it was massive. Well, I hope Hortense will let me ask her some questions. I have so many. Hortense is a girl? Yeah, I see it now. I just kind of thought that Hortense looked like Daedra, you know?
That there will be
It still speaks like this, fuck you.
that there will be a quest worthy of my support.
Do we have a deal?
Aye, ship's yours, and I'll be your navigator. I've only sailed it once, but I'll be damned if I can't pull it off again. How much do you know? Enough to see through your disguises. You're one of them, eh? No worries, I ain't telling. So these two Solstice warriors be coming along to help. I was hoping that in the end they would if I helped them first.
I need to try and make Captain Cliché's voice. Because she's putting on the accent. Whereas the others are actual pirates. Actually, pirates don't sound like that. All pirates are putting on an accent, but that's just the nature of it. This person's probably fucking Nigerian, you know? Nope, I'm not attempting it.
Well then, I reckon we have a shot. Hortense, don't mention it, I hope you had never let me out of my heart.
Thank you. It is Daedra, isn't it?
Ahoy, navigator! Hortense be the name, please use it. Aye,
It's too difficult for me to differentiate between the accents of the fucking pirates to try and give them an individual. I'm not that good. You know, that's how they all speak.
You're in one. It's just stories say you were quite the mandolin player back in the day. That's Octave Mandolin, son. She won a duel against the legendary Sherlock Holmes. I have certainly dabbled.
Fucking Zach Wild on the loot, baby.
Whoa! I reckon you should join this little bardcore band of ours. I don't see why not. Well, that settles it. You're in one. This eternity thing just got a whole lot better. Welcome to the crew, you're in one. The Vespertine is ours. Just talk to Hortense when you're ready to transport the settlers.
The Zach Wild reference? That's correct. That was definitely in the game and not just me saying stupid shit over the top of it. Also, I think Zach Wild is spelt with a Y. Fake fan in the chat. Point them out. Call them out. One of those people. Name an album track wearing a Zach Wild t-shirt. You are not a shop. You are. Wait, they're just rebuilding Brisk. I thought we were taking them to a fucking island. They've rebuilt the whole town. It looks fine. Stay here. Aren't we taking them to a fucking banished island? What happened here? Suppose we'll buy him this. Just in case we have to forcibly use him. was hoping the number spinner was still around. Have a couple of goes of guess what number Brad is thinking of. Oh, why not? The Vespertine, I can't believe it. We are ready to leave when you are. Why? You've rebuilt the whole town. Look, you're literally, it's under construction. Why are you leaving? I shouldn't have judged the pirate crew so fast. They're really kind-hearted. Benching the main character. He's trash though, there's no point in using him.
I feel for these people. Thanks again for your help. You're ready to take the settlers to their new land.
Yeah, I guess so. There's nothing here.
My magic map shit works in this realm too, does it not?
Those who want to leave for new land, all aboard! The Oregon Trail. 'Tis time to join. The Oregon Trail.
The island of Briskus to the northeast of Briskus, it don't get later.
Oh my god, we can just float around. Hold on. What else have we got? Northeast is the opposite way, so let's go southwest. Is it southwest? Maybe. You're in one. Oh, here we go. Yeah, these are the 3 islands. So this is our hometown, I wonder. It is, right? Yeah, there's the lamb god that threw us away. We can't land the ship here. The lamb source. Interesting. We cannot bring the ship to our hometown. Do you think the Deep Sea Research Center is around here somewhere? What's this? A fishing hole. Oh, we're not allowed to go anywhere else. Fine. Boo. This isn't it. Oh yeah, that's loosen. Oh my god, there are people! Statues of people underwater. This is gonna fucking be a thing later on. It's gonna rise up out of the water. Atlanteans. Sea elves. What is this? What's this? There's magic everywhere. Oh, okay. Curious, curious. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? The Purple Bubble Lands. Everyone lives within the dome. It's the 4 giants from Majora's Mask. I have no idea what that is. Oh, well, way past it. It's this one. Snow biome.
Alright everyone, there's plenty of wood here to start building hovels.
Ready to work.
Those who can use an axe should get to it right now.
I can do that. Brought them to a frozen biome, no less. This seems like the worst possible idea. They basically rebuilt the entire city they're from. They're like, nah, let's just go live on a completely frozen island. We're all gonna die. Iceland.
I'll get a stew going to keep us all fed. Whenever someone's in need of a task, just come see me.
I'll go fishing. Insane choice they've made here. Cutting it with our legs. Beating it with the staff. None of these trees are coming down. None of them. Not one of these people has an axe. I think that guy on the bottom right, the NPC had an axe. We did nothing to help at all during this. Fucking the tree. Oh, planting TNT. That'll definitely not burn the entire forest down. Oh, he can only do that for so long, huh? I thought he was like... Now that's telekinesis, Kyle. How about the power to poo on you? Wow. Flat packed a new place. IKEA. It is Scandinavia after all. Absolutely flat packed a building. A city. In half an hour. The power of magic. In the palm of your hand. It's really coming together. The most Scandinavian looking man of all time. Zale and Valir, a moment of your time, please. Of course, what is it? We went wood cutting deeper into the island and found a strange entrance. Wait, was anyone hurt? No, we left right away because it felt kind of eerie. We thought the island was completely deserted. Why do you sound like that now? We have invented Scandinavia. Thank you very much. Tack. Could you please let Garl know? We'll be back as soon as possible. I will do it. That is definitely a Scandinavian accent. How could you say that wasn't? It's one of the most accurate Scandinavian accents on the internet. The accuracy was beyond stunning, and you know it. We're gonna catch those, have we? Because I live in Scandinavia. Are you Scandinavian? That person's entire personality is that they live in Scandinavia. You know, people that do that. Oh, Jesus. We got a live one. Caught himself, by the way. What the fuck is that? Jay Leno fish. Seek jaw. Jesus, that one was a tough one. This is the hardest fishing pond we've been to yet. The other one isn't in there, is it? Fuck him. Who needs him, eh? They're a fish. Now that I think about it, you're sounding like someone from Stockholm. Never mind. Thank you. Told you. Where are you from? Mr. Criticism. This place seems huge, but I don't sense any evil anywhere. It looks so ancient. Oh my! Visitors! What is it? Huh? Oh, just here to your right. What is that, a pot? Welcome to the crypt. Are you a talking lantern? I am the Crypt Walker. Though I must admit, seeing as my fire went out, it is a bit challenging to greet visitors. You, the Sun One, mind giving me a little spark? Sure. There's a whole fucking unicorn behind it, or whatever the fuck that is. Which part is him?
Much better. Please follow me. It's right as well.
Skovde in the middle of Västra Götaland. Alright, so I'm gonna need you to record for me an absolutely pitch perfect, deadly accurate London accent. Go. You can pick any region of London, but it has to be dead on. And then send it to me on Discord or on Twitter or something.
Now, who have you come to commemorate today?
Oh, we aren't here for that.
Oh,
We brought a group of settlers to this island without knowing it was occupied. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Disgusting.
well, technically it is not. You say people have come to live near the crypt then.
Yeah, if that's okay with you, we really need to make sure they're safe.
Oh, absolutely. Visitors, neighbors, the more the merrier. All I want is for the crypt's mementos to be witnessed. This place contains thousands of stones, statues, and monuments dedicated to the memory of the early builders and visionaries of this little world of ours. And I do mean thousands. Feel free to appreciate the place and its monuments at your convenience. If there is a specific piece you are looking for and have its coordinates, I'll be happy to show it to you. Otherwise, rest assured that this crypt is entirely neutral and optional in the video game, so if you would rather move on with your adventures, you can just do so right away. Don't be a stranger. Bye.
I have no idea what this means. These are my... Okay. What have I done? Jesus. They populated this whole thing. Oh, these are the people, right? That crowdfunded the game. Right. Right, where are you then, Wolfman? Do you know? I'm not going to sit and click on it. All 1,000 of them. Finding it now. Too late. You had your chance. See ya. I'm fucking standing around all day waiting for you to fucking respond. Why would you not have that prepared, by the way? What a scumbag. See if I can find that other little fish. What's the shape of it? Fish shape. Not this one. Cool. No. God, there's one there. Doesn't exist in here, does it? It just says it does. Lying fish place. Anything worse than a bloody lying fish place? They built their houses out of mud. You can tell because there's grass on the roofs. Minecraft. You're right on time for the next town gathering. What'd you find? It's just a very old crypt. The spirit who lives there is friendly and says we're welcome to build here. Great! Alright, gather around everyone!
It's Day by Dave. First off, Zale and Valir investigated the entrance in the woods and were able to confirm that it is completely safe. Yay! What a relief.
And now, time to name this town. Big thanks to all who dropped ideas in the bag. I guess I'll just...
This is a dangerous fucking way to name it. You'll end up with the name of the town is Dick Bum Willie Head 5. Oh god, it's gonna be Dick Bum Willie Bum Dick Bum Dick.
Carl?
Why would they name it Garl? The main character of the game, bro. Why would it be named Garl? He hasn't done anything. They're all gonna say Garl.
Garl!
Garl!
That's no name for a village.
Look alive, son. Seems to me these people want you to name the place.
Why?
Me?
You've been quite the leader, pal. The honor should be yours.
Garl! Garl!
Okay, I'll try.
Is he the fucking leader of the village now? He just got his own village?
What's the one thing these people need? Joy? Nah, too on the nose. New beginning. Positive outlook. Mirth! Town of Mirth!
Mirth. That's so pretty. The town of Mirth, the town of Mirth.
A fitting name indeed.
Leave it to Garl. Classic Garl.
Seriously, how does he do it?
That's it, PB gonna lose her shit. Oh my god. What did I say at the beginning of the playthrough? Bruv, are you fucking kidding me? Didn't even fucking put 2 and 2 together. Sending it to her immediately.
Ah, too on the nose.
I need to print screen it.
Outlook. Mirth!
Every damn time she has a curse. Fucking what the fuck did I say the other day? She has a curse. If you played this game before she started working on her setting, it didn't say Mirth there, you know? It was just called like Malcolmsville. The moment she named her thing Mirth, the world, a ripple of magic set through the world. And it was always called Mirth. Hello, this game looks cute and fun. Still in the beginning? I don't know if it's the beginning exactly. I'm on my 4th day of play, so not really. I would imagine that we're somewhere in the middle of the game. It might be near the beginning. I have no idea. I've got no idea how long this game is or where we are.
Alright, let's get back to work. We still got lots to do.
A few more days later. That was a lot. Looks like they can take it from here. Way to step up, Carl. Fun little change of pace, too. Wait, she's just walking around as a rogue version of herself now? Young masters, an old man is here to see you. Must be the headmaster. Oh, I don't know about that. Where is he? He just arrived at... Oh, there he is. Yeah, it was the headmaster. Shadow gifted a sub to Martha. Shadow. I see you have done well. Headmaster, where have you been? At the academy doing research and racking my brain. And? I'm afraid I bring bad news. We simply do not have the numbers to fight the Dweller of Strife. Riviera Leon is given a sub to Phil the Spartan. Okay. Random. I accept it. Someone's got a crush on Phil. It's alright. We'll allow it. There has to be a way. I'm sorry, Valia. If the miracle we need exists, it's not documented within our walls. Howdy, y'all. How's you guys' day? Me, not so great. Project ended, so I'm out of job at the moment. Alright, well, thanks for letting us know. Darb. Hey! I got fired. Everyone. Who the fuck was that guy? Who the fuck was that? That's annoying, but at least you can watch lots of fucking shit streams like this one. What's all these gift subs for? Anonymous gifted a sub to Zanuvar. Really, someone needs to gift a sub to Darb. He's out of a job, he can't afford a sub. But Zanuvar gets one. There you go, Zanuvar. As well as Ghost Bee, a gift from Bear of Flame. Bear of Flame loves bees because bees make honey, and he's a bear. Honey. He bloody loves a bit of honey, doesn't he? There we go. Riviera wins. Gifting a sub to the Darb 1005 to give him some emotes in all the streams he's going to be watching for the next couple of weeks while he's job hunting. My Deloney gifted a sub to Jutenki, which is 100% a anime move. Jutenki! A hype train has begun, just in time for me to make a quick cup of coffee for myself and you to listen to two types of music at once. This music and also this music. Hello.
Help me. Help me. Help me.
Hello.
Help me. Help me.
This is a cry for help. Hello.
Hello. My name is Brandon Woto, and my money is running pretty fucking low. I live alone, and if I don't get a cash flow, I'm going down below. Ain't talking about down under, no accidental blunder, nah. I'm tearing myself asunder, and if you wonder if this is a threat, no sweat, internet, it ain't on you. It's my worldview. I need a redo, but if you don't come through with a little bit of revenue, I'm not my father, I don't do kung fu. Just a little sub train will do. Money, oh me, money, oh me, money, oh me, money, oh money, oh me, money, oh me, money, oh me.
Hey, Puzzle King, butterfly, a flutter by. Does he cry? Can we buy him some time? Save a life, a gift of 5 subs, and he might put on a V-neck. Look at that body, calf through pain. Here, take $5 and correct. press it down your face. I'm a simp for this whole fucking thing. Tell me up, Brad, how much for a fling? King 20, 50, 75, double that. I'll give you my heart for a little dance on my lap. Yeah. How many bits for a bit of that ass? How many cents before that dumb takes me to class, huh?
Wow, just sat back down. That song was the exact amount of time it takes me to make a coffee in this wonderful looking Table Story mug. Get yours today at xqc.merch.com. I only had time to make myself one. Sorry, you don't get one. Haha. Sorry, you don't get one. Haha, you don't get one. Ha ha ha. Make your own coffee. What am I? What do I look like? Your fucking maid? What do I look like? Your fucking maid? 1,000 gift subs and I'll dress up in a maid outfit next Wednesday. For 1,000 gift subs. I said 1,000. You bitch. It's done. They did it. Incredible work. Who's gifted a sub to me then? Q Margie gifted 5 subs. Elux Lochetti gifted 1 subs. Air of Flame has gifted 5 subs. Shadow the Wreck God has gifted 1 subs. Metal Stew has resubscribed for 30 months in a row. My Deloney has gifted 1 subs. Riviera has gifted 1 subs. That's what it says, by the way, on my little like readout thing. 1 subs. It's not me just saying it for the meme. That's what the words fucking say on the fucking screen. You know what made me laugh so much was Orcish screaming the Tootsie Roll or your life last night. I almost passed out. You got to be watching the Orcish channel. Look, I understand. In terms of content, it's not worth it. In terms of time spent watching it, not worth it. In terms of jokes and comedy per minute per hour, not worth it. But it is like a spin-off series of this channel. You know? You kind of want to watch it so that you get all of you understand the main series better. You know what I mean? And so that's why you got to go over there and subscribe to Orcish. I get it. I don't want to do it either. Put it on in the background while you're doing the washing up. That's what I do. Pretty much every day. The first part of the stream. So I raid into him a lot at the moment because he's playing Final Fantasy VIII, and that's what I want to watch. So it makes sense that I raid into a channel that I'm going to be in, right? So I'll either raid into him or PB. You know that meme? I don't know if Cord actually has it as a thing. I wonder if he has it. He does. There it is. Boom. That's my face. That is a mythomatic. That is a mythomatic emote that you can get by subscribing to my friend Cord. Twitch.tv/Cord. Like this. Like the thing that will ultimately be the last thing I feel. That's how I watch streams at night at the moment. I have PB with Disco Elysium on my phone and Orcish on my TV. It makes it really difficult to type in Orcish's channel. Like usually the first like 10 minutes after I raid, I go and wash up and then go and make dinner and then sit down and eat dinner. But it's when he speaks to me the most and I'm there washing up and he's just constantly talking to me and my hands are covered in soap. I don't have time. And that's when you come in. That's when you need to start fucking hazing him and bullying him and cyberbullying him. Because that's what I do. It's my job. Anyway, last night he had this rant about I said a similar thing the other day, but he was talking about how in the morning you wake up and you're like, okay, I'm going to be such a good boy today, and I'm not going to eat any sugar or anything with any saturated fats in it, and I'm going to work out, and today is the first day of the rest of my life. And then you just smash cut to later on that night at 8:30 in the evening. And the distended mass that is your stomach, filled to the brim with 6 gallons of milkshake, and you've eaten nothing but McDonald's, and you've got one hand in a fucking bag of Whatsits and another hand in some pick and mix, and you're just and the absolute Jekyll and Hyde of what it is, the mentality, has completely shifted. Completely. That person this morning has died, and a completely different person inhabits the body. It's a different person. Completely. Their entire approach and mentality is totally different. And you're there like, this is can you eat nothing but sugar? And you eat so much sugar, it's unbelievable. Then you wake up the next day and you're like, never again. I'll never touch it, never again. And that's the cycle. And there was a point where I typed in his chat last night how you go outside and you're just a complete animal because you go to the store and you buy candy. And I just imagined the type of person that you become is the type of person who'd be in an alleyway robbing someone of a single Tootsie Roll. So I typed in the Tootsie Roll or your life. And the way he said it is in my brain, repeating at all times at the moment. I was laying down asleep, basically, last night. 30 seconds before I fell asleep, I was laying there and I thought of it and went, you know what I mean? Like, just did a little expulsion of air. That's how much it made me laugh. I was basically passed out. Still laughed at it. Made me laugh so much. Anyway. Boring story, but still. Made me laugh. That's all. Thanks for all the gift subs. Let's carry on with the video game playthrough. Mr. Diabetes. Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's like your honest comment. Not... Dude, no one... A stunning piece of comedy. Flippantly thrown out. No one cared. Even PB. Didn't give a fuck. You'd have to pay tickets 10 years ago to gain access to the level of fucking comedy that is provided free on Twitch every single day. By me and me alone. The funniest man ever and my dick is enormous. I won't be joining you. But you're the headmaster. Surely you don't mean that. You do not understand. The Dweller of Strife has immeasurable power. Without an eclipse, it stands impervious even to our own magic, and there won't be one before it is done gathering its power. Without an eclipse. The Dweller of Strife took almost everything away, even when our order was in its prime. I won't let it take any more from me. Headmaster. I resign. Does he have to rip off his clothes? Until the Dweller strikes, I want to live free of the burden I've carried my entire life. Please, allow me this. I have endured more than can be expressed. As you wish, Headmaster. We can't force you. Thank you. I have much grieving to do. Getting onto Mesa Island will be a challenge without the help of its guardian. We're lucky to still have Extol and Yeet. Oh, it yeets them. Yeet! Yeet, yes. Didn't the Elder Mist give you the name of the giant that takes you home? But I digress. Mesa Island's giant has been put to sleep by the Fleshmancer acolytes. Only it could remove the magic barrier concealing the island, but it refuses to wake. For all my research, it seems that it is not a curse we can break. Zale and I are not giving up. My dear Valir, I had a hunch you would say that. So you are adamant on trying to reach the Fleshmancer's old castle and taking a shot at that thing? Absolutely. Then you will need to remove that barrier. While I do not know how this may be achieved, there might be someone who does. So you do have a lead for us. It is my nerves that have given up, not my faith in you. Here is your final gift from me, the Coral Hammer. Literally a rubber chicken. Make for Watcher Island, where the lost city of the Dakari lies deep under the waves of a blue lake. Ring the bell with the Coral Hammer and they will know you were sent by a friend. Seek an audience at their temple. If anyone can offer you guidance now, it is the Oracle of Tides, the Gungans. Oh, and you may want to visit Evermist Island again. You are ready for its shrine now. Here's the key. We didn't do the Evermist Shrine. Thank you, Headmaster. This is more than enough to go on. Please just call me Moraine from now. So where will you go? Anywhere that isn't Zenith Academy. Hey, why don't you stay here in Mirth? Everyone here is also looking for a fresh start. All's right. Plus, it's missing an official town elder. That does sound like a job I could do. Everyone will be more than happy to help you get settled. Yes, this place carries the kind of peace I need. Thank you, brave Garl, for making me smile at such a time. Sure thing, Town Elder. Ha 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 ha. The Tidus laugh every time. He's just going into retirement. 2 days before retirement. So, the order is down to the two of us now. Time to find our own way. You can go your own way. Where do you want to go next? Now that we know the name of the giant, it sounds like you could learn new powers if you visited the shrine of the Evermist Island. Or we could save that for later and go looking for the Oracle of Tides now. Watcher Island is the one with the big meditating statue. We're with you either way. We've got to go do the shrine first, surely. Venelis is back. There he is again. Can't escape him today. Gerard, the constructionist. Venelis! Look at him! I can't do a Venelis impression. No. Unbelievable. Sending it to the fellowship group. Well, well, well. Look who showed up. Gerard. Who the fuck is Gerard? Wait, this is a real person? How is that not Venelis? It's Gerard. Gerard. Gerard, a YouTuber. Judging on 1 second of this video whether this person is a sociopath.
When date night's on. But
I mean,
then
playing
it isn't.
FNAF.
Hey everyone, and welcome to this compilation video on.
That's Venelis, bruv. I don't know what you're talking about. That is not someone else.
all my videos on Five Nights at Freddy's.
That's
I'm
Veniless.
filming a secret project out in Chicago. So
Are you kidding me?
why
That is
there's
not.
no video this week.
No idea who
But
this
hey,
is. That is
enjoy
Veniless,
Five
bro.
Nights at Freddy's 1, 2, 3, 4, and Sister Location. I haven't played anything beyond that, mostly because after Sister Location, I swore off any of the new Five Nights. I'm doing this mostly because the new Five Nights movie is coming out soon. I know those videos are really popular with you guys who watch them. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week for another brand new video. Enjoy!
I think not. He seems okay. Waiting to be proved wrong any moment now. I'm calling him Veniless. I mean, even Gerard, the completionist, looks like Veniless. I've never seen anything. Crimson Cassius, so obsessed with this person. Waiting for this moment his whole life. Absolutely cannot stop. Wrote 17 messages in the span of 4 seconds in the chat. Oh, Zale and Valir, perhaps you could help me. I'm trying to be like a Five Nights at Freddy's streamer. Hey everybody, welcome back to a new Five Nights at Freddy's video. And today we're going to be finding 10 things in Five Nights at Freddy's that you didn't know were there. This is absolutely insane that you can actually find this in this video. Don't forget that you want to hit like and subscribe so that you can get more Five Nights at Freddy's content. Now, on with the video. First, Zale and Valir, perhaps you could help me. I feel like Mirth could benefit from more amenities, but I find myself at an impasse. You see, building small houses is easy enough, but for more complex structures, we would need some plans. Don't forget to hit like on the video at this point, and we'll get some more plans coming up in the later series. If you find any, would you mind bringing them to me? Mirth would only be better for it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm a YouTuber. And we speak like this because we have to, because the only people who watch our videos are 5-year-olds. And they put them on repeat, so we get fucking loads of views and make absolute bank. And I think Brad's only saying this out of jealousy. It's true. I'm allowed to be. They remind me of you two when you were young.
Did you know that Marlena is an old soul steps warrior and he was also a matter of something? Marlene, what's your favorite color? Do you like animals? Do you have a lot of friends? Who's your favorite YouTuber, Marlene?
And don't forget to use code Venilips at the discount for your 15% off NordVPN. NordVPN can be used so that you can pirate fucking bullshit from all over the world. You want to be watching Loki season 2, but you don't want to pay a fucking penny for it? Well, now you can with NordVPN. Don't forget to use code Venilips at the checkout. I've been using NordVPN for almost 3 seconds since I got this sponsorship, and I must say it's one of the greatest VPNs out there. But not only that, it's a great fucking VPN, and also it's the best VPN. Probably my favorite VPN is NordVPN, and I've been using it for almost 3.8 milliseconds now, and I think it's probably the best VPN out there, especially for the price, and on top of that, you get 1 year free when you use code Venilips at the checkout. After losing almost everything in Brisk, it's great to be starting anew. Has a baby, just risked that child's life. Insane choice to move to this town, by the way. Hey, we have a town elder now. I think I'll build this house right here. Will you come back later and see it? Probably. I'm guessing I probably will. Alright, we're off, are we? Probably Veniless is in the game. That's fucking cool, dude. Hi, Grenig. Oh. Extra firepower. Sarai learns ultimate attack Vespertine cannons. Why does she get an ult before anyone else? Build the ult gauge by spending combo points in battle. They have limit breaks? I was thinking that it's strange they didn't have that. I actually thought about this the other night. Like after the second day of playing it. I was thinking like, oh, there's no limit breaks in this. And I remember thinking I'm going to talk about that and then never did. The amount of times I spend my evenings like, oh, I'll talk about that on stream tomorrow. And oh, I'll mention that on stream. And oh, you know what I'm going to do on stream tomorrow? I'm going to be in a good mood and not be annoyed immediately as soon as Hikia speaks in the chat room. And then instantly the stream begins and I don't do any of those things and become absolutely fucking tilted out.
Thus the town of Mirth was founded, while those who preferred to stay in Brisk worked on restoring it to its former beauty. While down, but certainly not out, Zale, Valia, Gal, and Sarai set sail for Watcher Island in hopes of finding the Oracle of Tides. Should their will prove strong enough, the chapters yet to be written would soon unfold.
He wants to put the elder's house that gets the most wind draft being at the cliff edge. A good sentence, well constructed. A good sentence, well constructed, Zanuvar. I give it 10 out of 10. Now, where the fuck is the... That's where he wants us to go, but we want to go to the thing. The not being annoyed challenge impossible. I mean, it's actually been fucking blissful for the last couple of weeks while he's been missing, but... You know... Can't last forever, can it? Where's the wind place? It's not this, is it? Is this loosened? What is this? Been here? What is this fucking place? It's a fucking volcano? Sulfuric Basin. That's what we call pumpkin berries. What is this thing? Rock shrimp. Lava koi. Done. Nailed it. Concerned about the fact that I haven't saved. Thank God. Maybe I did save actually, now I think about it. We've been here? What is this place? We haven't been to a volcano, have we? Oh, I can't even get in. Forget it. Let's save just because I don't trust anything in this world because I am not orcish. Who just entrusts that he'll be completely fine in the upcoming battle and then immediately runs into a Marlboro. I mean, that was extremely unlucky to be fair. Are you the guy in the PewDiePie video? That's me. I was in just one once. Ever. The only involvement I ever had with that channel was once being in one PewDiePie video once. No, it's not him. How do I get there then? He wants me to go to the Mist place, no? Evermist Island, but how do I get onto Evermist Island? I have to get the fucking guy to fucking yeet me over there again? The one where you were bicycling in the office. That's me. It's the only video I was ever in and the only thing I had to do with the entire channel. I did nothing else ever and was not involved in any other situation. So I guess I have to go all the way up to the thing that throws me to the other island? Is that what I do? I don't know. They were like, you know what game we like? Wind Waker. You know what we're going to make our game? Wind Waker. Do I have to climb all the way up again? Before I do this, someone who actually knows is you may answer. Is this how I get back to Evermist Island? Do I have to climb up to the top of this mountain and have him fucking yeet me across again? And am I even trying to go? Or am I going here? Solstice Shrine Island. Where am I supposed to be going? That's the Settlers Island. That's Mesa Island. That's question marks. Solstice Shrine Island. Is that what we're doing? Are we doing one of these Solstice Shrine Islands? It doesn't look like I can get there by boat though. Still Pond. No one knows? Great, cool. Wait for someone to come in later on and be like, oh, like, because the thing is, what you want to do is actually equip the blah 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 to have the blah 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 happen. Was that it, big bicep? That's all you had to say for yourself? Alright. Well. I guess we'll just carry on with the main story and long this off then. It felt like we had to do the other thing, but maybe we don't have to do it. Jungle Path. Watcher Island. The hidden city of the Bikari should be somewhere beyond this jungle. We've got the coral hammer, let's do this. How do I delete it? Not like this. I can't live this way. God damn it. Disgusting. A truly disgusting display. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? A Blastoise. Hi, F-Thread. Completely new set of enemies. A bird, a scorpion, and a bird walking to a bar. Cat Storm. I don't think you know what that means. Jesus. Ikea trying to pretend like they haven't been here for the entire stream. Trying to get another hello out of me. I had a meeting and just got back. What was the meeting about? Oh, that was meant for F-Thread. What have we told you? You're not allowed to do that. Does he keep getting away with this? Where's Lux? Hello, I am new. I'm a first-time chatter. Hi, Q Margie. Welcome to the stream. First-time chatter, Q Margie. That's what he calls his therapist appointments. For sure. This thing looks kind of mean. Got a feeling it's going to fuck me up. Slurp kiss. It ate him. Is this a Pokemon? Hickey, why do you think you can just go back to doing what you were told not to do after some time passes? Hickey does not have, this is like Hickey's whole problem. Just doesn't have the ability to learn. No matter how many times you ask Hickey to do something, they will literally just ignore it. It's the fucking weirdest thing ever. Kari armor. It's like those mixture ones, yeah. It really is. Where they combo up two different Pokemon. Make something completely unheard of before. A Pikachu and a Mewtwo combination. I don't know enough about Pokemon to have this conversation, I'm afraid. No idea where to go. I'm literally just trying to progress. Oh, do you think it's up here? Didn't I come up? Yeah, I did. Do I need the other ability? I feel like... Figured it out. He is smart. He is smart child. What did that do? I think I need to get a beam of light or something. Birds. Dangerous, dangerous bird. Sorry if I'm a little unhinged. The AA meetings I go to right now suck, but I'm finding new ones that I prefer. Like ones that don't make me fall asleep. Alright. I get it. Here we go. That's the thing that lets me move the light. that it? No. And of course Icky's now ignoring me. Sorry, what do you need? Could just scroll up. Knows full well. Absolutely lying. This is what I mean, dude. It's just fucking insane. The selective fucking memory and like, oh, I just so happen to be missing at this one point. I'm coming under criticism. I remember when Hikir was catfishing everyone and would just go silent anytime I mentioned the fact that Hikir was catfishing and then would just disappear for just enough time. And then come back just after it all blows over and goes, oh, I must have just, it must have been exactly the exact moment that I left. You know, Orcish absolutely fucking rips him a new one. Hikir leaves the community for a week. Then comes back and, oh, it just so happens that... I didn't leave because of Orcish. Sure, pal. Yeah, sure, pal. Yeah, just whatever the fuck happened just so happened to happen at exactly the same minute that Orcish was tearing your arsehole a fucking second opening. Oh, weird how that worked out at exactly that moment. It's called a pattern. Me breaking my fingers Googling if I witness a murder in Twitch chat, I at fall. I swear, if Lux could reach into the chat room, a knife, you know what I mean? Something behind the waterfall. They wouldn't dare. Wouldn't dare put nothing there. The mural depicts some kind of curse involving a flower. Stone tablet piece. Yeah, it's a text story, cool. This reminds me of in Chrono Trigger where you go back in time to the really early, whatever the earliest timeline is, where you get what's her face. So do I, Orcish. I don't know how you don't. Maybe one day I'll tell you why I had to leave for a while. But it's not for this chat. No, I don't care. I don't believe you. I don't believe a fucking thing you say. It does this as well, you know? It's fucking so guarded with, like, critical information. You know? Like pretending to be a girl. You!
Now let us talk. There is no need for you to see this errand through.
What's the matter? Getting scared?
Why aren't we feisty?
We do not have to quarrel.
Simply hand over the coral hammer and we will be on our way.
Come and get it then.
3. Commence!
Oh, we get to fight them? Oh, Jesus. I wasn't expecting this to happen. Garl. Hurl him. Damn, it didn't help at all. Shit. The 1 first, even though he has a shield. Oh my god, he can parry. Cooker surprise. We haven't seen this. Oh yeah, he makes a fucking nuke. 24. They're doing combo attacks on me and shit. For fuck's sake. Maybe we attack 3 first instead. Blocked 1. It does it twice, Jesus. Combo's rainbow coloured on the left now. Is that for the ult? Missed it. Hurt so much. God damn it, Bradley.
Get your goddamn head in the game, boy.
Ultimate. Boost it. Vespertine cannons. She brings out the whole gang. Like a fucking GF summon. It did him in? Yes. No more combos for you, bitch. Easy, bruv. Get fucking slapped.
It seems this round is yours. Savor it. The next time we meet will be the last.
God damn, son. Can we go back to the fucking... How far away is the fire? That was fucking cool, bruv. Oh my god, I didn't drink this fucking coffee. Lucky I like it cold. If I didn't like cold coffee, I'd hate my life. Because I always forget that I've made warm drinks when I make them. But I don't like it when hot drinks are hot, so... Nailed it. Is it normal for English to drink coffee? No, kinda. Not like Americans. Every American home I've ever been in has one of those coffee pots. Mine does not. But, English people drink coffee in the morning at work and stuff. But most English people drink tea. They just cups and cups and cups of tea. I can't believe how many cups of tea most of my family drink and stuff. Like whenever you go to like most people, you know, like just most people, not us here, chronically online types, but you know, like normal people, just pure normie, like Lele type of people, just rural normal people, average human being. Literally does not provide anything to this life except for being a cog in the machine, and then they die. Those people drink tea, so like 1 an hour all day. In almost all of the jobs I've worked, people just constantly drinking tea. It's mad. Typical type of tea, like PG Tips, whatever that is, just like Earl Grey, Darjeeling, you know, whatever that type of tea is. Americans don't know what tea is either. I'm talking about Americans will like put just a tea bag in some warm water and that's the tea. But English tea is like you get like a whatever a PG Tips tea is. I don't know, a Yorkshire tea. You get one of those, put it in hot water, add sugar, add milk, stir it, take the tea bag out. That is what tea is to an English person, but Americans never fucking know what that is either. I have one tea a month, maybe. Just when I fancy it. I used to drink a bit more tea when I was a smoker, because a cup of tea and a cigarette is a bit like the daytime equivalent of a cup of tea, a beer and a cigarette. And I used to smoke as weed as well, and I would go and I would make a cup of tea, roll a joint, smoke it, come back in, and the tea was just about cooled correctly, and I'd drink the tea afterwards. But yeah, I've never really seen other countries do tea the way that England does. Milk and sugar with tea. Asian culture does it as well. Really? I've never seen another country really do the same thing. And people drink tea. It's like an addiction. I don't know what it is. It's bizarre how many people drink tea all the time. My mum and sister drink tea all day long. Well, basically everyone in my family does, but I've never... I don't know what... Seriously don't know what the fuck happened to me. Like, the specific catalyst that caused me to be so very different to just about everyone in my family. Because it doesn't make my childhood combo. Because my sister wasn't affected by it in the same way, but I'm so different to them and I just don't do the things they do or interface with the world in the same way. Never really picked up on any of those like common English things that English people do all the time, like drinking tea constantly. But like everyone does it. You go to someone's house and they offer you a cup of tea. It's like very standard. You offer people tea when they're in your house all the time. Like even if you have like workers in and stuff, you offer them tea and make them teas and yeah. But I've always been a coffee drinker. That's my like hot drink of choice. I much prefer it. But I was brought up by Nickelodeon, so I'm American, you know. My brain thinks it was brought like my parent was the Nickelodeon channel. So like I don't really observe a lot of those English things. Like Alasdair always comes in here and fucking absolutely loses his mind when like if I refer to sweets as candy, or I say the mail instead of the post, or I say the trunk instead of the boot and stuff. I'm very Americanized for a British. I have a lot of Britishness in me as well, because how could you not? But yeah, I think compared to most people in this country, I'm really like far away from that standard line. And it's in stuff like, for some reason, yeah, I just never was a tea drinker. I never, yeah, I don't know what that is. Under the waves of the Blue Lake dwells the lost city. I'm all for a swim, but this looks deep. No way we can hold our breath for that long. Well, if it comes down to it, there's something I've been meaning to... Oh, see that bell over there? It looks similar to the hammer Moraine gave us. Right. Let's hit it and see what happens. Oh, we're just gonna dive in. Terrifying. Deep. Is there anything more scary than swimming over like really deep water where you like when you're swimming in like open water and you get to a point where it just gets really dark blue like this? That is a fucking horrific feeling sometimes. Milk is less traditional in China, but in Japan they have milk tea with green tea matcha. Yeah, I know about that from Japanese TV. I've never seen Koreans drink tea. But it always, or like, Japan drink a lot of green tea, right? I like green tea, but I don't really ever make it. I don't know much about China. I know a little bit about Japan, but it's really just all like fucking scuffed through like anime culture. China I know very little about. Korean I know a lot about. For a fucking bearded white dude from England, you know what I mean? There's absolutely no fucking... I've not really been in and around any Korean culture directly. But I watched a lot of Korean TV for a few years. And just like daytime TV, and it informed me so much. It was unbelievable. But I never saw them really drinking tea. Not like we do. I mean, milk tea was at a Hong Kong restaurant where they offer black tea with condensed milk. That sounds more like probably what we make. If I'm honest. Damn, this music is so good in this game. I can't believe how good this OST is. Is this on Spotify? Anime was a mistake. There he is. Welcome to Lake Dakaria. Gungans. They're literally, well, they're Rhodian. What is that? I wish I could do Gungan, but I can't. I have no accent available to me that would fit this character. I wouldn't even go in for this role. Given the option and the opportunity. The select tracks in that streamer kit, I have no interest unless it's on Spotify. I won't listen to it otherwise. So sometimes I'll seek out certain music on YouTube or whatever, but I just want to put it on in the background while I'm doing stuff. And if I can't do that through Spotify, I can't do it. It's too much effort to go to it. I will not do anything that takes me more than one click at this point. We're in the future. I'm pissed off it takes even one click. I should be able to blink and it reads my mind. Welcome to Lake Dakaria, travelers. That's how they speak. Hello, we're looking for the Oracle of the Tides. Why, yes, your coming has been foreseen. Solstice warriors are always welcome here. Because I imagine he's got like the Maya drow, microwaved Maya. Is this a temple then? How did he even do that?
The chamber is in the village. It's in the ocean floor.
Why was he speaking like that? Microwaved. Been in a microwave. Pulled Maya from the microwave and asked him to speak. But...
Worry not, travelers.
That's how they would speak underwater. I can do underwater voice, I think. You can't hear... those of you that are just listening are like, what's he saying? What is it? He's making me read it. If I'm going to read it, I might as well play it. If I'm going to play it, I don't need him. Click off the stream. Reader. You can get the OST through Steam, as the devs gave out OST codes for kickstarting it. Just, I don't know why I even speak. Why do I even speak? You know? Is it on Spotify? I mean, no. Just say no. The answer is no. Guys, why do I even use words in a sentence anymore? I literally might as well just stream for fucking 4 hours and go blah 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 blah, and you guys would respond with exactly the same sentences in chat.
Come to the first ever ritual.
Oh, this is exciting. After 9 PM Maya, you never know what you're going to get. There was this fucking... You just reminded me of 9 PM Maya, dude. We would... we were at that fucking thing. Is he in here? Where is he? Is he streaming? This fucking guy, dude. We were at... we were at the thing at Alton Towers, and it was late. It was on the Friday. Dude, it was so... Remember, bear in mind, I was fucking floating away because I had eaten something that I was allergic to, so I was like really floaty. So that whole evening for me, it feels like a dream to remember. I just remembered this thing. Dude, there was a thing happening on the stage where it was just like a live event, and there were like dancers and they were singing and stuff, right? And there was a point where they were like, you know when they do the thing on stage where they're like, when I say come on, you say yeah, you know? And so they would be like, da 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 da, come on, yeah, and everyone would say yeah, right? Maya did it every time with increasing pitch and length. Until, so he started out, dude, and it was just like, yeah, and I'm me, so I was just like, at best, at maximum in a public setting, I went, yeah, right. Leah was just involved. Leah is just, she loves it. She was like, yeah, when I say suck, you say yeah, yeah. When I say suck, you say yeah, yeah. That's Leah. Me, when I say suck, you say yeah. Me, yeah. When I say, yeah. You know what I mean? Maya starts going like this. Yeah! 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 So there are points where, and I can't even replicate how fucking loud he was doing it in my ear right here. And I turn around, I see his face, and he's got this, Maya has this like 9 p.m. Menace Maya actually has a face that comes with it that I'm not sure if anyone's ever seen because he's usually not streaming. But it comes with a face where he has the biggest smile. It's bigger than than you should be able to do, and his eyes are psychotic and wide. And he was there wasn't even other people saying yes, and he was still doing the yeah from before by going, yeah! 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 So loud, so annoying. And both me and Leah were like, you have to stop. So many people around. I can't replicate it either. You've heard it because he's done it before when we've been on streams with him. The loudest pitch noise coming out of his mouth for so long, ear piercing, horrific. Menace Hour, it is incredible. He completely loses all sense of self, I think. I wish I could, there are times where I wish I could just like take a memory and like play the video, you know, just, and it's an MP4. Because if I could just play you the fucking 60 seconds of him doing that, you would understand. Because I can't do it justice. I cannot do it justice. Also, how it feels when you're in a public setting with him when he's doing it. The feeling of him, where you have to turn to people and be like, yeah, we're on a, yeah, that's right. We're actually on a trip. Yeah, we the reason we have the fast pass. Yeah. Because of him, yeah. I know. No, we love him. We love him. Yeah, he doesn't know. He actually has no idea. Bless him. You know, we have to be like, he's gonna, it's my, it's insane. You'd never believe it either. He's just so like mild-mannered 99% of the time. Very well spoken, you know, normal, intelligent. And then he has these moments of just unbelievable clinical insanity. True, full-blown madness. And if you've never seen it, you would never even believe it. I truly believe he is the most insane of us. And it's hilarious. Because it's almost impossible to prove. Full-blown, like, Gotham villain mania. But you would never, you know, in the daytime, he's like the famous doctor character. You know, they always end up being like a complete psychotic villain, but they moonlight as, you know, a doctor or something. That's him. Just a normal student at the academy. Rita. Alright, pick the shell that is most beautiful to you. We get to keep one. Oh, I don't get to pick it. Gall does.
Do you mean this is so special?
Of course, go for it. Yeah.
I think I'll do this one. Or maybe this one.
Take your time.
This one is the best. What do you think, Sarai?
What? Sure. Okay, this one.
The most normal shell that there was there. I would have picked the one in the middle at the top. Yeah.
A good pick. To complete the ritual, you must go to the sacred grove and settle that the seashell drink from its altar. Only then will its magic resonate with you.
That'll do. That's a pretty good fish people voice. No? No, fuck you guys, man. Why do I even try? Can't believe it. Free. For free. What kind of magic?
Why, the kind that will let you breathe underwater.
Whoa.
It is the only way for you to reach the Dakari village. And meet with the Oracle.
Will it work for all of us?
Absolutely. Provided you stay close to one another.
Dude, this is an amazing fish person voice. Didn't know I was capable of it, and you guys don't give a fuck. Couldn't give a shit. Couldn't give a shit. Just went like that. Just went like this. Oh, this is me. Pulled that out of the fucking hat. Out of nowhere. Completely unplanned. Improv. Just went, let me see if I can make up a fucking unbelievably cracking fucking perfect fish person voice. Pulled it out of the bag. Did it instantly. No one gives a shit. Where's the rifle? Get it. Go get the rifle. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Ungrateful. Oh, it's probably best if you hold on to it then. Got a seashell. I will unlock the lake's north gate for you. Your destination is to the northwest. See what you could have? You see that? How much worse is that? You guys suck, man. Thank you. It's more like it.
Make for the sacred grove and remember to steer clear of the Torment Peak.
Okay. Away we go. This way? Yes. Fishing! Watcher's Pond. I'm really hoping something comes of like actually getting all of the fish in each of these areas, but it really seems like nothing is going to happen. I was on the couch, I came to my PC to give you claps. No, it doesn't count anymore because I had to pull you all up on it. That's not the same. That doesn't mean shit. Doesn't mean anything. And you know it. It doesn't count after someone has to ask you to do something nice for them. Alright? Sound like my mother. Next time I'll project them telepathically. Yes. I expect literally no less than that at this point. You people. Oh my god. This one's insane. Magic up. You see that one in here? This one. I think it's there, is it? Unless it's that one. The really little one in the middle. Nailed it. Oh. Don't care anymore, it's not there. I don't believe it's there. Don't believe it's there. I simply do not believe it's there. Torment Peak. That is this channel. That's what I should call this channel. Just the endless torment. Celestial rune is broken. We can't use the time of day to activate this device. Okay. So, what do you want me to do about that? This is not where he told me to go. Two other options. What's this? Nothing. And the Sacred Grove. That's where he wanted me to go, was it? Can I cook? Jesse. Get rid of the alright time to cook message, please. Oh no, it's there on the right. Alright, we want... two moon cradlefish pies. Three roast sandwiches. Perhaps what is this? And what is this? And perhaps what is this? The food in this looks so insanely good. It genuinely fucks me up, but I don't look at it. I won't look at it. Because it makes me too hungry at this stage of the stream. Hunger starts to kick in around now and I start to feel pretty fucking insane. I don't get some fucking sugar soon. I have access to a firearm, guys. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but in a stunning turn of events, Cackstorm! They don't know what it means. They had no one British on the team. These things hit so fucking hard, it's really horrible. I'm gonna give this man a tootsie. I think you missed my whole rant earlier on. We've already spoken about how much it made me laugh. The tootsie roll situation. Damn it.
a Tootsie Roll all your life.
It made me laugh. So much so that I laughed. Wait, what? That I laughed in bed while I was falling asleep when I thought about it last night. Oh, I need to do this first, do I? Apparently not. Right. Does this do anything? Quite rough, actually. Based on the state of characters. God damn it. Cat Storm. Jesus. Switch to him because he's got more HP and a higher defense, I think. He'll probably survive longer. Game the system, maybe. Fucking hell, dude. 104 damage. There's a McDonald's near rehearsals tonight, putting it into the universe right now that we are not getting anything. Sure, pal. Whatever you say, buddy. Utter Oliver, 9:45 p.m. Distended gut. Filled with milkshake. Cut to Oliver, they're laying underneath the ice of the McFlurry machine with a fucking hose pipe attached to it. The doors are all locked. The McDonald's staff are tied up. Oliver's attached a hose pipe, and it's not even just in their mouth. It is down their entire throat, directly into their stomach. And they just have a 9mm pointed at the staff with the and they've got a fucking brick to just have the handle pulled down. They've wedged a brick in. Just people in the background. Rectally inserting quarter pounders with cheese. Intubated. I will absolutely not. I shall certainly not have a single in the morning. Morning Oliver. I shall certainly not, glasses on, reading the newspaper. I certainly wonder what the weather will be like today. Oh, it seems... Mother, it seems there might be rain tonight, so we should prepare for that. Yes, I have a dance recital, Mother. 9:45, I believe it ends. Yes, I shall be out of there at 9:44 on the dot, mother. Do not and then it just cuts. Just a hard cut to just intubated. Just fucking consuming. Cut to 9:44 as evening. 9 p.m. Oliver has kicked in the fucking door. Wherever the fuck you live. Leeds McDonald's. Give me cheeseburger now! All of them! Get up! Get out! Get out! I need them now! Give me hose pipe! Now! Now give me hose pipe! Shove it down my fucking throat and turn that machine on, and you don't turn it off until there's nothing left! We've all been there. We've all been there. The Jekyll and Hyde situation. Oliver's Menace Hour. It's just whatever that fucking thing is. Whatever that is, my will is reduced to fucking nothing after a stream, I think. After a stream, I eat dinner. And then do you know what else gets me? And the only way I've been able to trick myself with this one, I have a trick for it, but I will eat some dinner. Just whatever, fish and chips, doesn't matter what it is, like a fucking dinner, a savory meal. And at the end, as soon as the last bite goes in, I'm full. I put the fucking knife and fork on the plate and put the plate down, and then there's a gremlin in the back of my head that goes, time for something sweet, I think. Perhaps something sweet. Why? Why does my brain... I'm not even hungry. My brain needs something sweet. It's fucking crazy. It's like I've been MK Ultra'd when I was a kid, that whenever you eat food, you have to eat something sweet after a meal. It is like literally like mind control how much it overtakes my brain. Perhaps I need a bit more food for my disgusting, distended gut. What is that, man? My trick, by the way, is that I got vitamin gummies, and they're like fucking they taste sweet, right? They're like gummies that taste like strawberry. So I save my multivitamin for after dinner, and then when my brain goes, time for perhaps 4 fucking ice cream cones would do. I'm like, no, you get 2 multivitamin gummies. And shut the fuck up. Jesus. This is how you overdose on vitamin D. Now, the vitamin D thing is a completely separate pill. I purely overdosed on vitamin D because I was taking one every single day. And on top of that, I eat fish a lot. So I was eating a lot of vitamin D. Plus the multivitamin has some vitamin D in it as well. So I was just overdosing it. But I needed it for so long because I was literally depressed for like 2 months. I just didn't really know it. I just was like, oh, if I don't take this. Sure hope there isn't a gun in the shed. In agreed monster voice. That's like a slightly different one, to be fair, to the full-blown Jekyll and Hyde situation that overtakes me at night. By the time I get to about 8 p.m, so I finish the stream. It's 6 p.m. now. If I finished now, I'd go and eat some food. Sometimes I finish at 6, sometimes I finish at 7. This game wipes me out because I think all the voice acting kind of wipes me out. But I will eat some dinner, and maybe about an hour after that, I'm fully hungry again. That's the trick. I'm fully hungry. I will finish a stream at 6, go and cook some dinner while Orcish is screaming at me on his stream. He's like, he speaks about me for an hour and I can't reply because my hands are fucking washing up and cooking dinner. And then I sit down, I eat some dinner, and then I will just, I like kind of just, I promised myself over the last like couple years that no matter what, I take like, you know, time. If I'm gonna go and work on something else, I won't do it until an hour after I've eaten. Like I will do at least 1 hour. It's like having a break. I'll just have an hour lunch break where I sit on the sofa and do nothing and let my brain slightly recharge. Otherwise, I end up just doing stuff all day and then I'm burned out after about 2 weeks of doing it. I give myself an hour break or so. Sometimes I don't do anything and I just lay on the sofa all night. But there is something about an hour after eating food. If I don't go and do some other work to distract myself immediately, because work is also a thing that I've weaponized against myself at times, but I immediately am so hungry again that I'm like, oh, I could eat a whole other meal. And I'm like, oh, I guess I just haven't eaten that much today. I've just put down a plate an hour ago full of fucking food. The biggest meal of the day. And I'm like, oh, I'm completely hungry. I need more food. What shall I get? Shall I order in something? Shall I go and cook something? What do I want? And I think about it. And if I think about a McDonald's, I'm extremely hungry. If I think about cooking something healthy that I have in the freezer, suddenly I'm not even slightly hungry and I'm just as full as if I've just eaten. If I think about eating an entire family pack of Sensations crisps, it's like I'm a starving child. I'm suddenly a starving refugee from a war-torn country that hasn't eaten in months. But if I think about maybe going and getting like a little chicken thing with some salad, I'm full again. And this is happening in my brain just as I'm thinking about the food. If I think about eating an entire bag of Haribo pinballs, I couldn't be more hungry, famished. Barely survived time on an island with nothing but a football called Wilson for months. Suddenly think about maybe having a little plain rice. Not hungry at all. And I know, and it's the trick. I know, dude, that it's a lie. I'm not hungry at all. There's this weird little lie that my brain, because it's my brain, I can't do anything about it. My brain's telling me I'm hungry and I'm like, oh, I must still be hungry. And then I try and specifically think about certain foods that I should eat and I'm not hungry at all. Think about anything I shouldn't eat, I'm starving. And it's really hard not to let that demon in. Because even though I become aware of it, I'm like, oh yeah, it's 8 p.m. I've got to make it to fucking 2 o'clock in the morning minimum. I've got to stay up till 2. Because that's when I'm going to fall asleep. So I now enter into just this absolute gladiatorial, the gauntlet. The gauntlet begins. Game start. As I spend the rest of the evening avoiding a family-sized pack of Haribo. And in the nights where I completely fail, it is literally like what I described Oliver is definitely going to do tonight. Where by 8:30, I'll do the 8 o'clock thing where I'm like, man, I'm kind of still hungry for some reason. It's almost as if I didn't eat dinner an hour ago. And it's weird how I'm still kind of really hungry. And then smash cut, you know? It does the thing where it's like... And then you wake, and then it cuts to me. It's been 20 minutes since I got back from the store. And there's empty wrappers near me. And a milkshake half drank. And I'm like, what happened? What happened? Where am I? Why have I got a stomachache? What happened to me? What happened? It is fucking weird. Because the thing that overtook me was me. Moon Knight Gluttony. The thing that overtook me was me, but my brain went, you're hungry, you need more food. You're not going to have enough energy tomorrow if you don't go and get some more food. And I went, oh, okay, I'll probably go to the co-op and I'll get cookies and I'll get fucking sweets and I'll buy this fucking drink that's fucking full of sugar and I'll get this and this. I'm not buying any dinner. It told me I was hungry for more food for dinner and I came home and ate a fucking 6 fucking packs of double fucking Oreos. And I'm just sat there disgusted with myself, filled with sugar, horrified. And I'm like, why? Why? I didn't want to do this at all. I didn't want this. I was sat reading the paper and I made a promise. Why did this happen to me? I have not made this choice. I wasn't the one that stood up, fucking put on my fucking cap, grabbed my wallet. I ain't got the money for it either, by the way. What happened here? That wasn't me. You know, like, no one would ever believe you. But it isn't me. It's not me at all. Straight up transformation. The guy from the fucking movie that played all the different characters, the 6 different people in his head. James McAvoy movie. Feels like that. And eventually I come back to my body, and it's either just after I've eaten all of this stuff and I'm literally about to vomit. Or it's the next morning and I'm like, why the fuck did you do that? Why did you do it? How could you not just survive a couple of hours without fucking needing to eat fucking an entire box of Halloween candy that's designed to be put on the porch for kids and not for you to just help yourself to? Don't even get me started on Halloween, by the way. Fucking Halloween comes around. You buy a fucking big bowl, put loads of candy in it, and then no kids knock on the door. What the fuck am I gonna do now? I gotta eat it. It's mine. I wasted money on that. I can't be in the house with it either. I can't be in the house with it like a fucking drug addict. Chris did that. Chris left a bag of pinballs in my house when I was like not eating sugar. Not long ago. He came over and he must have brought it and he left it here. And all I could think about all day was that bag of pinballs like singing to me from the fucking kitchen. The fucking open the cupboard and the Green Goblin mask is in there.
You're a coward. Eat us. Eat us.
No, leave me alone. Please leave me alone. I've worked so hard. I haven't had sugar for 2 months.
Eat the pinballs. Eat the full pack of Haribo pinballs that's designed for to be either eaten over multiple days or for multiple people to eat at once. Eat the entire thing right now.
No, please.
You're a coward.
But again, it's like I can't be in the house with it because I'm just like, all right, well, fuck it. I actually get to the point now where I just go, fuck it, I'm just going to eat it because I know I'm not going to hold out. I'll just eat it right now. Eat all of them. Sometimes I force myself to eat all of them as well in one go. I'm just like, do it now. Do it now. An elephant's amount of insulin needs to be made for what I'm about to do to my body. Fucking annoying, man. Yeah, the demon. This is what I've done today, Orcish. He's probably already left. Yeah, he has. Well, what a piece of shit. I was gonna teach him my trick. But I bought a bunch of fruit and nut instead of candy. And I'll be honest with you, I don't want to eat a single fucking thing in there. There's a bag of pinballs screaming at me from the fucking big Tesco. Come and find us, find us. We were made for you, for you, for you. Eat us, eat us. Right, anyway, video game. That's definitely the altar. So, the seashell goes here, and I choose honey sweetened pemmican. Pemmican's a real thing? Also, that's got honey in it, you fucking dickhead. What the fuck are you talking about? Just, you know what? I'm not gonna have any sugar. You know, I'm not having any sugar, guys. Nope, I'm gonna swear off it for a month. All I'm gonna eat is pure honey. Glug, 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 glug. What are you talking about? I will not eat those fucking Haribo anymore. Spoonful of granulated sugar. Yep, because of the tallow in pemmican. What's tallow? It tricks the brain to be absolutely done with food. Yeah, but it's got honey in it, bruv. That's the enemy. That's the thing I'm avoiding. forget it. Why do I speak? Why do I say anything in English? I'd get the same response from Zanuvar. If I just went for the last 4 hours, 15 minutes, and 46 seconds, I was just going. At the exact same timestamp, Zanuvar would have written, I choose honey sweetened pemmican. In both realities. And then I would have gone. And Zanuvar would have written, yep, because of the tallow in pemmican, it tricks the brain to be absolutely done with food. Same outcome. Why do I even try forming sentences?
Magic seashell.
You can now explore underwater sections by entering whirlpools. Terrifying. Let's give it a try. This would be terrifying, by the way. If you suddenly had, like, Little Mermaid powers, you know? It would still be really scary to go underwater. Just because you can breathe underwater wouldn't make it any less terrifying for me, to be honest. I'm not really, like, afraid of drowning. I'm just scared of everything that's in there with me. Underwater is really scary to me. Zanuvar. Yeah, I totally agree. Trees are green. That's right, Zanuvar. Well done. Honey for the instant brain desire. But then, with the way pemmican is, it has helped me to rewire my brain to not have that sugar demon because it associates with the pemmican's super satiating nature. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I've got 3 questions for you if you're willing to answer them, Zanuvar. Were you brought up by 2 parents and are they still together? That's 1 question. 2, have you ever been addicted to anything? And I mean addicted to the point where you needed to go to AA or like, you know, had to like go through withdrawal or go to a rehab or something like that. Yes, your parents were together and they loved each other and they're still together. Okay. Already, we're 2 different people that you have no idea what I'm talking about. And I can't imagine what it's like to be you either. The demon in me is something so much more visceral, so much more powerful, so much more evil. You can never comprehend it. The thing that has allowed you to just have just enough strength to be like, yeah, well, I just have a little bit of honey tallow pemmican, and that sort of staves off the need for me for, like, you know, wanting to eat sugar. Cut to me passed out in a fucking crack den with a hole in me so large, a soul hole. It can never be filled as I try and cram everything I can into it. Sex, drugs, rock and roll, sugar, work, anything that's bad for you. It can never be sated. It can control me. It can take over my body and force me to go and buy a bag of Haribo pinballs at any moment. The demon that lives in me compared to is the fucking Balrog versus your little like imp on your shoulder, you know. I fed that demon. Second is partially, I started in therapy and then couldn't afford it later. I live in the US, yeah, that tracks. I grew up in a family of addicts of various substances. I would tag along to theirs. All right, well, maybe you do understand it a little. It is unbelievable. The thing that lives in me is so OP. Oh, you know what? That's probably the way in there, isn't it? It's taken me my entire life to like, it's like a wild stallion that you have to break. You know, you have to break a horse in or whatever. the half-light mixed with electrochemistry response that happens in me at any given moment. It can happen when I'm in a good mood, when I'm in a bad mood. It can happen when I'm living life great, when I'm living life poorly. It can hit me. And I've spent my entire life trying to break in that horse. And I feel like I've barely got like reins on it. And I just spend almost all my days just like doing the bull ride thing. Compared to when I was like 17 and all that would happen is I would enter into the fucking ring with this horse and it would just double hoof kick me in the jaw. I'm doing all right, but it's still brutal.
Thank you for honoring our tradition. You can now visit the Dakari village of the Academia. Whenever you are ready, wait till the whirlpool.
It's incredible. I'm so pissed off. I can't believe I have less viewers than I've had all year for the most amazing fucking voice acting you've maybe ever seen in your entire life. I fucking hate you guys. No, you've ruined it. I'm going. You've ruined it. You've ruined it for yourselves, haven't you? The absolute disgrace that is you people in this chat room. Alright, bye. See ya. I'm leaving now. I'm gonna go and do the fucking thing I just described, where I go and make some food and then literally summon up the strength of Hercules to just sit still for the rest of the night and not consume my body weight in honey. $50-50 shot. All right. See ya.